Welcome to my channel. Hello everyone again on my premise of YouTube space, and particularly this just immense huge space of the internet that I'm bigger resident of and I'm loyal resident of, which is more important to me. And guys, hello everyone out there in this immense huge land. I'm Al. I tell you what, I don't have any fucking idea what I'm going to be talking about today, and despite the fact that I'm not going to be talking about whatever, or maybe I will, we'll see how my leadership tonight, and we'll be doing that together then, right? So guys, nothing holds me back in terms of just to wanting and not wanting to speak. I'm just having my holidays and days off, and I just kind of split them, and I went like doing nothing like for 2 days, and when I got back to my regular practice doing things and working process pieces, as I followed these 2 days recently of doing something very persistently. If I do things that I do them well, that's my approach the whole my life goes, and I'm not gonna change things if they work right for me. And just learned a lot of kind of my experiences that they taught me to do things in proper way instead of just cutting corners as I was doing previously for some period of my life. Or I've been doing that practice of changing like just subjects that I followed, and not necessarily putting good efforts into what I wanted to achieve. That's why they just went out from my life track, and I went out slightly, went on a tangent of the good track of mine, and now I'm on that track being just in front of very nice what I do and how I approach my life and how I do my American, and in particular this channel is oriented for the purpose of doing American, and if I call it American, that's my right to decide what way should I call my native language, and that's just how my whatever mood aspiration that I will hear on this channel have to what, right? So I'll be right back. Yes, not a not a pull a punch here, or not a just push the envelope too hard. I say that today I did what? Today I followed CNN, Bloomberg, and I-24 channel, British one, and Sky News and BBC channel. That's what I followed, and I learned pretty good and weird sounding accents, and I put them just in my shelf of my mind, and when I get everything, it's not interesting. It's like some music that sounds inside my soul, and it resonates within my whatever soul cells, and so then I have to go diving deeper into that stuff, and I found some weird sounding accents, and I sort of struggled, but I was like getting them with interest, and having those things ingested in my mind. I felt better after doing that. So guys, always find some tricky way to follow. Don't go easy to yourself, and don't seek for easy ways of going in your precious life track, because if you do not challenge your to that extent that you want to, you should be doing what I mean. That's what I mean, and then you do not contribute to whatever point you want to achieve. You're just wasting your time and bullshitting with doing some fluffy things that you can do them easily. They do not pull you back up, excuse me, upwards. Everything else pulls you back, including your maybe so-called friends that drag you back. They want to see you at the same level they are, necessarily having bad friends, but there's a multitude that always drags you back and down, as you see. And the more you find people that you're interested in, then that's meaning that that person is pretty intelligent and good minded, and welcoming with welcoming will, and again good at the whole personality, and that person attracts you as a magnet, as you probably attracting some good people in your life. And if you meet those ones, then you're lucky enough to call yourself good life resident of the citizen of the whole globe, which I'm tending to be. I'm not just cornering myself to some extent, or I'm not just surrounding myself with certain audiences. I say only surround myself maybe with few people that I'm just probably admired with, and not say that I love them, but I love them in the sense that they good, and they're good, and they're interesting people. And if you get what I say, then good for you guys. And I got a roll nice, so I've done what I wanted pretty much for tonight, but only for tonight. I've been doing those things for me in the first place, is I show up on my subsequent sessions here on my channel. And guys, if you do things right in your life, or put them or as a comment down there in my comment section below, predominantly right now for that purpose of commenting me, whatever people you might find on the internet, do that seamlessly. Don't just be shy or hesitate even with the idea whether you're gonna do that, whether you do not want to do that. Just do that and then decide whether it was some good actions of yours, whether that was pretty not necessarily action that I wanted to do, but you did, and first you do, and then you decide. And that in that sense, like I followed some footage that taught me that strategy that I put here in some other words, but the gist goes like this: you fire and then you aim, you fire again and then you aim again to get the right shot, right to hit the target, right in the midst, and you do your final shot. But before you aim finally precisely, you do your pre-last shot in order to aim properly. But the thing you do first, you do shot and then you aim. That's the full picture of the fire aim strategy that I am a big backer of. And guys, consider that. And until my next subsequent guess, I believe videos should in my channel, you're allowed to do what you want. Subscribe, unsubscribe, do your own things in your precious lives, but be just good all the time. I don't see any fucking reason of not being good all the time. So I got a raw night right time and day you hammer right now. If it's been something light enough for your apprehension, then you're allowed to give your whatever feedback. Guys, got a roll night. Stay tuned to my channel, to the channel later. I hope I won't ask me to do that, and if so, then you know what to do, right? So, cells around, guys and gals, and still around, practice. Bye. Thanks for being with me tonight. Be good.